up, my little TisaTells? Yo, doing today? Well, if you are Tristan Thompson, baby, you ain't ishing. You ain't never gonna be ishing. Khloe, you trash too for loving that man. Y'all, it's time to get into this. Marilee actually did a photo shoot with the U.S. Sun, right? And in that, there were direct quotes from her as to what Tristan told her about baby Theo. There's already a rewriting of history talking about Marilee's a mistress and all this stuff. Y'all, let's get into this timeline. Hear what that trash man actually said about his son. And also, listen, you know, for this channel, we like to get gossip. We do the history. We like to make it nostalgia, but you know, we're going to keep it real, messy, and definitely a little bit of funny. So if you listen, ain't no, what do you think on this channel, baby? I'm going to tell you what I think. Y'all let me know respectfully in the comments what you think. Okay, you guys listen. Now, first, let's talk about the Marilee relationship because, baby, I know everybody out there is trying to save the world, but I remember all the mess, so y'all don't have to. Keep your hearts pure and clean. I'll keep all the smut on my hands. When Marilee was impregnated by Tristan, it was on Tristan's birthday. How do we know that? Because in the court documents, Tristan and Marilee admitted to this. Marilee picked Tristan up from his birthday celebration and they had their own little private party. Now, here's the part I remember. Khloe had been going on for months and months and months that her and Tristan weren't together. Why? Because Tristan was fresh off of a cheating scandal. Not only a cheating scandal, but he was fresh off of a paternity test scandal of another woman that said that he was the father of her child. Now, that turned out to be untrue, even though the woman is saying that she doesn't believe the lab because it's a Kardashian adjacent lab. Now, listen, I'm not saying that that lab is on Kardashian payroll, but I'm just saying if we find out that that test was somehow compromised, I wouldn't be surprised, okay? Khloe, even in the birthday post to Tristan, made it seem like they were just buddies, just best friends, kind of the mess that she's doing now on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. We're going to talk about in a second. And Tristan's trifling behind showing up. I don't care what's happened to Tristan this year. He literally did a post to his mama talking about, I'm going to show the man that you raised and show the world. And is this your legacy? Honestly, you saying, and I quote, you tell Marilee, and I quote, that you do not want to spend any time with Theo, and you had no intention of getting to know their son. Y'all, we gotta get into these reports. If they are true, and it looks like Marilee's the one saying this, Tristan ain't ish. Now, if they're untrue, then I sincerely apologize to Tristan Thompson, and I hope you are having fun on your visitation with Theo. But let's go by what this seems to tell us, okay? How is Khloe out here posting heartbroken memes? How is Khloe, the person that's always talking about her heart aches from being rejected? My heart aches. Can somebody just tell me how to feel? Literally in her pillow crying to Shania Twain, how do I live without you, right? Or is that Luann Rhymes? How do I live without you? Whatever. She's lit. No, I think that's whatever. The point is she's listening to that song, right? How are you sitting there crying about being rejected, love, your heart hurt so bad, when you are sitting here bragging about a trash man that literally says he is uninterested in seeing his son and has no plans to see him? How cold and small. It's giving you're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. How small and cold and hardened charcoal heart do you have to have that you are paying child support for a child that, judging by his big toe in the back of his head, looks just like you, that did nothing to you? You're just mad this child exists. A child that you made from being reckless. A child you should be happy is an actually healthy baby boy instead of an STD that could have literally taken you out of the NBA. How are you so upset with that child that you will not even acknowledge their existence? But you're playing daddy to True And TBD, that's Tristan Jr., right? But we call him to be determined because Khloe keeps playing that game. Ooh, you're not going to know what my child's name is. Girl, we already know you're a bird. And like any bird, you're going to take the Tristan Jr., but we'll call him TBD, to be determined, right? And playing with baby TBD. And now what? Popping in with Prince every now and then? Y'all, something is wrong. Something is wrong with Khloe, and Khloe keep wondering why blessings don't come her way. It's because you're not living right. And honestly, yeah, I know Tristan got that Lakers thing. I see him on his Instagram page clapping, baby. Have you gotten off the bench? Have you contributed to the team? Or did LeBron do you a favor? Right? Khloe still got hopes. People are saying that her and Tristan will get a spinoff reality show. Don't nobody want to see a deadbeat dad play daddy to his richest and most famous baby moms. I'm just saying. Let's get into this report. Anyway, Marilee, the Sun got exclusive pictures of Marilee playing on the court with her baby. They blotted out the baby's face, right? I guess Marilee is getting ready. And you know what? If I was Marilee, I would destroy that premiere too. Every single time they tried to put a narrative out of Tristan being a good dad, a good brother, a loving son. Let me tell y'all something. And this is what Khloe don't realize, why nobody messes with Tristan. People aren't dumb. I know Khloe is dumb enough, right? And I say this honestly with so much like disgust for Tristan and Khloe. They are a disgusting couple. Tristan, for the way he treats a child he made. How are you, but Khloe and Tristan swear to be God-fearing. How are you punishing the child for the sins of the father? First of all, Marilee wasn't a jump off. According to Khloe, she was single. But we all know Khloe's a big liar, right? Because she keeps lying about whether she's with Tristan or not. Girl, we know. He's your best friend, yeah, because everybody spends all their time and has sleepovers and spends all their time with their best friend who humiliated them, cheated on them, made outside babies, right? But they weren't outside because y'all weren't together. All right, girl, make it make sense. But how are y'all sitting there talking about you're a God-fearing house, doing all this stuff when you literally ain't taking care of the child you made? You purposely made. You've been down this rodeo. What? You cheated on Jordan. Left her when she was 6 months pregnant after you talked her into doing IVF. Khloe, you got pregnant by accident. Then the surrogate got pregnant by purpose. Tristan, at this point, you know how this goes. You know how this goes. And Khloe's so mad that another baby exists. Anyway, Khloe and Tristan are a disgusting couple. And the funny thing is, and this is how Khloe just can't figure it out, 2 and 2 does not make 6. Anybody with half a brain can be like, something ain't adding up. How can you be a loving father, a loving uncle, a loving brother, a dedicated family man, but yet the child you created that doesn't need anything from you but love, you don't want to mess with? It doesn't make sense. It's not adding up. It's not adding up because most people know those things don't exist. Somebody cannot be a loving, dedicated father, family man, brother, giving heart, a dedicated uncle. You got more love and put more attention into babysitting Dream, but Khloe's so stupid she don't realize that she's getting conned. Tristan ain't doing this because he cares. If Tristan cannot even care about a baby he made, right? Tristan probably those guys that's like, well, the baby turned 18, then I'll let the baby decide. Baby, I hope, no, actually, I don't wish that on anyone. But karma will come, because it always does. It always does. And again, I don't think karma is some rogue agent going through. I think karma is the natural consequences of your actions, catching up to you time and time again. So here's the thing Khloe doesn't realize. The same way he's screwing over Theo and acting like he don't care and doesn't, same way that it can be you, it can be anyone that shares his blood, honestly, because at the end of the day he can turn that switch off and he can turn that switch on. The only reason why Khloe thinks, and maybe she knows, is the fact that Khloe is the richest, most influential baby mom. But just wait till he meets somebody bigger than you. Just wait till he doesn't need you anymore, and then you're gonna see the Tristan that we all know. But Khloe keeps talking to us like a stupid. Tristan does too. Those things don't exist. someone that's this loving, this loyal, this thing, but you don't want anything to do with somebody else that you created. It don't make sense. It doesn't make sense. But let's get into this, right? Hands on mom. Marilee Nichols helps Theo win at playground in the sweet note photos as Tristan Thompson still refuses to meet their son. I would show up at the premiere of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I would literally get a billboard right outside of Calabasas and shame him and take away Khloe's fantasy. Baby, why? Y'all can say it's petty. It would be my child. I will 100% do it. Plus, y'all know I like little messy drama, so it'll be fun to see. But we still demanding justice for Theo. Like I said, I don't care. Tristan is going to have to cure every disease on every content, come back again, lead revolutions on every continent, find a way for us to exist on Mars, and I'm still going to demand justice for baby Theo. And Khloe, honestly, if you are trying to sell this little fairy tale you want so much, you're so stupid, right? You're so stupid. All you have to do to sell this little fairy tale, sorry, it's bothering me. All you got to do to sell this little fairy tale, all you got to do to sell this little fairy tale is literally, I broke my concentration. What you got to do to sell this fairy tale, Khloe, is literally just have Tristan meet one time with Theo, get the photo ops, and then like whatever happens, it's like, oh, that's behind closed doors, and say to respect my privacy. But again, Khloe, you like the person that photoshops themselves in the Adobe stock photos in Hawaii, but you wearing like, you know, socks on your feet, and we're just like, you sure you ain't photoshopped that girl? Anyway, they said Marilee was recently spotted at a playground with her 1-year-old son. The son got exclusive photos of bonding time in Los Angeles. Marilee's looking into the camera, right? What else? They're saying they did refer to her as the former mistress, but again, Khloe said they weren't together around that time. So who's lying? I'll give y'all a guess. Anyway, right? The new photos come after it was said that Tristan refuses to see his son. Now, that's a good point. Did Marilee arrange this photo shoot, or did the U.S. sun catcher? Did the sun catcher slip in? Seriously. What are we here? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so they go into how Tristan told Theo's mother that she'd be better off with the $75K because she wouldn't get much in child support. She got the 9.5 when Tristan was supposed to be unemployed. That number's going up to 40 now that he's playing again. Even though Tristan won it, every blessing you get is going to go to Theo. They settled the paternity case. Tristan reportedly told Marilee that he is uninterested in spending time with Theo and has no intention of getting to know their son. Y'all, listen. They said only the profile of Theo's face can be seen in most photos. Marilee did say happiness is the simplest things in life that are most extraordinary. Then a day later, Khloe pulled up into McDonald's drive-thru like a MFing clown to what? Show Marilee that she can enjoy the simple things. And you don't know how to do that. We already know you enjoy the simple things. One are your thoughts and actions, right? And Tristan looking out the window, because Khloe don't know, you stay always looking in the wrong direction. You stay throwing subs at Marilee, baby. Tristan on there 4, 5, 6 things. I'm just saying, you better make sure all your maids are 500-pound lesbian first cousins of Tristan, who every day wake up and say, you know what? I want to end him. I don't think he deserves to be here. Again, make sure they're not distant relatives, because Tristan will still do it. You need to make sure that they are first cousins and they grew up like brother and sister. And even then, I wouldn't put it past Tristan. Anyway, listen, people were talking. They said it's so heartbreaking how Tristan treats this beautiful baby. Another person said, wonder why. This is in True's birthday party. I wonder why her little brother didn't get invited to the birthday party of True like her big brother did. And the funny thing is, Khloe, you got your, you know, I'm not going to get into Khloe's paternity and the way she was treated, but it's just sad that like she's engaging in this. Why didn't you invite her little brother? Why? Because Tristan didn't want it anyway. But then again, Khloe would sell out anything for Tristan. Another said, he don't need his dad. He don't need his dad. His mother's doing just fine. His dad is just sad. It's true. He doesn't need his dad, but it's sick that both of them. Tristan, you can't deal with the fact your mommy's not here because she was called home to heaven. But yet you're on this earth and gonna let another child deal with that heartache from jump about not even a parent being gone, but a parent not wanting to be around. Trash. Anyway, another person said, y'all, come on. We can all agree that Tristan is a horrible human for the way he handled the situation, but Marilee is an incredible mother. Another person said, it's not fair to this little boy that his father sucks, but it looks like mama's doing a good job without him. Baby boy isn't missing anything. I mean, let's hear it. Y'all listen. This is a mess. Tristan is a mess. I really hope Tristan makes it right with them because, baby, knives out. We going in for this season of Tristan Keeping Up the Kardashians. Khloe thinks she is keeping this little fantasy. Baby, we don't support deadbeat dads or deadbeat dad lovers on this channel. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments and I will talk to you later. Bye.